It's none other than David Beckham moments, 94 rated. Again, the dynamic looks cold as anything. We've seen some very, very good dynamics this year, so I'm very happy to be getting my hands on this card. Currently coming in at 2 mil on the Xbox and 1.5 on the PlayStation. He is a 3-star, 4-star, which unfortunate because I really, really wish he was a 4-4 or even a 4-5. I'd probably even settle for a 3-5 to be honest. But we have got him here, 94 rated. He's gone up a +2 compared to his prime. And last year he was only a 93 moment. So we've got a little extra upgrade on him. He is 6 foot with a high and he is right footed. And most definitely we're going to be bringing him into the center. Beckham, in just his natural kind of animations, how he plays, is not a right wing on this game. And that's how I play. I don't play right mids. I play right wings, right forwards. So I'm going to whack him in the center because I feel like that is where he's going to have his most beneficial position. And I think a lot of people agree with that. In terms of the traits, we have a few. So we're just going to have a look at what we've actually got and what is computer AI. We've got early crosser. Fantastic. Finesse shot, power header, and outside of the foot. So very, very good traits set on them. And then obviously the stats are what we're looking for. Footbin's chemistry style is going to be the shadow, which would be more beneficial again to bring him into the center. Would turn him into a 93 center mid or a 93 cam of your choosing. And he would get 96 pace with 95 acceleration and 97 sprint speed. Shooting wise, we've already got a bit of shot power and obviously a lot of long shots. Passing is practically maxed out. Dribbling is very, very good. Agility balance again could do with some work, but I'm more than happy with that as a centre mid. Head and accuracy again, a little bit nice to be honest. 92 isn't awful. We get a bit of jumping at 83. Good stamina, strength and aggression not necessarily there, but we also do get 97 head and accuracy with the extra bonus of a shadow, as well as 81 defending, going up a +8 from his original stat set. So let's jump into Beckham. See if he's worth it. Personally, don't think necessarily he's worth 2 mil, but he will drop down very, very soon. Let's just see what he can do. The Beckham, what can we find? We see a bit of Vardy in the middle. That is a sensational pass. I'm not going to lie, I was looking for Salah there, but again, probably a little bit more of an ambitious pass there as we try and get through. But again, we're finding Beckham here. Game feels incredibly laggy at the moment. Really, really laggy. So hopefully we can still pull off everything. Beckham's making a run through, but we run straight into Konate's tackle. Beckham! Oh, nearly gets that tackle, and I don't know if that's going to be a foul from Mane. Nearly just gets that light foot, and that is kind of sometimes where the outside of the foot trait really can come off, and it's definitely underrated at times. Beckham going down the wing this time. What can we find from him? We need anybody in. Little turn into another little turn. Can we find on the inside? Find a little bit in. Tillemans coming across, and that's a bog standard shot there. Can we find a bit of Beckham in the middle here? Gonna ping a ball in. He's gonna go for some airtime. Tillemans, again, to be fair to him, Beckham getting in again amongst the scruff there, really trying to kind of bring the attack to him. Again, like I say, right mid, not necessarily my position for him, but I can see why some people may. Beckham pinches a ball for Salah. Ooh, Amavi's gonna just nick it away from him though. Into Beckham. Holds the ball very, very nicely once you kind of play it better. Varane with a lovely little 1-2. Gonna ping it across, but nobody is there. Vardy's not willing to put it on the line, which would have been a very, very easy tap-in. This is where Beckham will struggle. The pace side of him just naturally isn't there, so he kind of has to do with his passing more than anything. As you can see, well, I can't even say Carlos Alberto doesn't deserve that. Really struggling with the run. Tries to be cheeky with it, hoping Rudiger would have come closer to me. Beckham, left foot down a wing into Mane. Passing wise, Beckham has been absolutely exceptional, as we kind of expected from him. Oh, what is that? Beckham with the cross in, Mane with an absolute leap of anything, and I do not know how the keepers kept that out. Beckham, it's just, shot-wise, again, I've not been too impressed with him at the moment. Beckham pushing, beautiful, brings him completely wide. Just got no options here. Ah, that's just poor play from me. So, Beckham, 2 mil, is he worth it? I think for me, Pace-wise was the issue. That was the biggest issue from him. I think everything else, passing was exquisite, like genuinely, as we could imagine. Beckham was known for passing. I think he spent most of his time in PSG in that centre circle, just pinging balls left, right and centre. He could cross a ball, he could pass a ball. Not necessarily known for his outright pace, still had a little bit more than what I think this card definitely portrays, but I think as a card, if you can sit him in the middle, that's not a little bad role for him. Definitely getting back wasn't his strong suit. You could definitely tell that winning the ball just wasn't necessarily in his nature. And I think that's why I would kind of hesitate with going as a box-to-box and try and maybe fit him in more as a cam. I know, again, it's kind of taking out a very vital position where, again, agility balance is okay, but it's not necessarily a Bruno level, a Bernardo level. Even KDB on a high version has got very, very good agility balance. Anybody with that kind of 4 or 5 star skills is going to be able to turn quicker and get that off. Whereas I think for me, Beckham is suited definitely to the passing. So it's almost like you kind of need that extra role of 2 DMs, a random floating CM, a cam and strikers. So it all depends on what formation, but winging wise, unless you literally don't use the wing to kind of go down and cut in, then maybe you could kind of whack him out there, get the pass off to him, it gives him a bit more space, and then you can literally pass it off again from him, and then potentially have the kind of every now and then shot with him. As to be fair, shooting wise shouldn't be terrible. Definitely utilize that kind of trait with the outside of the foot and potentially the finesse. 4-star weak foot isn't awful, but I think for me, 2 mil is definitely too much of an asking price, and I think it is naturally because of his name that he's got that sort of level of price, but I feel like he's definitely going to be under a mil at some point because I don't feel like there can be that much demand going forward in the next month or so for this card when we have so many better players. We have a gold Messi that's coming in around about 100 to 200k already, so already I'd be looking at him over Beckham purely for that right side play. That being said, I think the good and bad points for Beckham: we've got the 4-star weak foot. I'll give him a decent point for that. 3-star, take it off. I'd say pace-wise was a negative. Shooting is okay. It's kind of up and down at times. Passing is a big bonus. Dribbling-wise, on the ball is nice. In terms of trying to get round players, movement, dribbling is not necessarily massive. It is more turn and kind of get that pass off. Defending, again, got to be a negative in terms of a box-to-box. And then physicality, again, not really there. Overall, I'd be looking at around about, I'd say anywhere from 500 to about 750, and 750 is like if I really wanted Beckham in the team. I wouldn't be going over a mil for him, so I definitely would kind of wait and just kind of get that version when it comes out. As we can see, his prime is coming in at just under 400. That kind of shows you the level. Even if we've got 6 extra pace, which really should increase that price, that's where I think 5 to 600 should be the asking price, really. So let me know down below what you think. I think in terms of icon moments, I'd have to be going for Beckham for about an 8.8. I think he's good, but there is too many lackluster performances or stats that I personally think will hinder this card too much. So let me know down below what you think. Make sure you do like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.